As we progress through our color rainbow of competitive Digimon, we now unfortunately need to talk about the one color that kinda got the shaft, the one color that you kinda get made fun of if you play it. You know, you're the subject of internet memes, you're the subject of all sorts of torment. Yellow. Yeah, Yellow really didn't get the support it needed in set 1 to be able to properly compete with the rest of the meta. It did really get the shaft. I don't know how many times I can say that. Since the inception of the color yellow, it has been ridiculed on many different teams, many different games, different platforms of all sorts of history, because yellow is just the color that nobody likes. It is the worst color. I think it's objectively and subjectively the worst color. When you think of yellow, what do you think about? Piss, apple juice, lemons. And you know what they say about lemons, right? When you have a whole bunch of lemons, just throw them out and get a different fruit. Like, seriously, any other fruit will be fine. So, hatred aside, what does yellow have for it right now? It's got a bunch of healing. That's cool. It's actually funny because the healing variants of yellow are the ones that see, like, no competitive standing whatsoever. Thanks to True Champion Steven, we have the Centaur guy and slash Andromon deck. The Centaur basically says, I'll stall you for a turn, and then I'll poke at you, and then if you kill me, I kill you back. And if you don't kill me, I'm just attacking you anyway. And then it has a whole bunch of removal in the form of dropping your DP, and basically acting as a removal card altogether by the time it's all done. It's a control deck, and funny enough, the variant he decided to go with plays 0 healing cards, the opposite of what yellow goes for. And then there's the other way that sees success. You stick a whole bunch of yellow rookies and yellow cards in with another rookie rush deck color, and you just go to town and you aggro your opponent. We've seen it successfully with purple, blue. I have one on the channel. You guys can take a look at it. Seriously, that's it. That's all yellow has for it right now. Now we get into all the weaknesses, and where do we even start? There's a whole list. I think the problem with yellow is that now there are a whole bunch of variants that exist, which make it easier to identify what kind of yellow deck you're playing. For example, if you see a bunch of healing, you know you're playing a healing yellow deck. And the general purpose of that is if you keep your opponent at like 4 security until you're ready to just aggro them out, and then that's it. Or alternatively, they deck out because they heal too much. Deck out. Oh god. Yeah, seriously, that's a thing. I know I've won numerous games in yellow because they're playing the healing build, and you know, I can't kill you because you keep killing my stuff, and that's okay. But you're not winning because you're playing yellow, so eventually you just deck out, and that's okay. If you see no healing and you see things like Mistymon, Sirenmon, and then the obvious slash Andromon and the Kentaurousmon, then you know you're playing against the deck that doesn't really have any healing in it. So you just aggro them out cautiously because of the Centaur. You don't want to lose to that. But you just be appropriate about it, and you win. If you see yellow and other colored rookies going together, they're playing Rookie Rush, and you just either be more aggressive than they are, drop some blockers, or play Volcanedramon, and you win. Easily. And finally, you'll get some heroes that like to mix everything together. Like, you'll have people playing the Kentaurousmon build with some healing cards in it. And the problem with that is that they actually conflict, because the healing cards have no real synergy, for the most part, with the other yellow cards that don't heal. So you have a whole bunch of engines going fighting each other, and they just end up falling on all of themselves. Between the IRL locals in 2020 and the online games I've played in 2021, I must say, there's no issue fighting yellow whatsoever, as soon as you know what build they're playing. I think I've lost one match to yellow ever, and that's when I was playing Christmas Rush, and I bricked. And that was literally the only reason why I lost a match to yellow. Any other time, it's been a complete steamroll. Maybe they got a game on me, okay, but other than that, just no problem. A couple more key points you might want to consider. Number 1, don't kill the Kentaurousmon until you're ready to deal with the minus 11,000 DP part of it, which you can set up and get around quite easily. That's no big problem at all. Number 2, just keep the opponent at 4 security if they're playing a healing build, and then just kill them. That's it. Number 3, you need to establish your boards in a way that you're covered on all bases. in terms of DP loss, because even the healing board builds of yellow play some cards that minus your DP. It's inevitable because there's so many of them. Like, don't just play a whole bunch of rookies. At the same time, don't play a whole bunch of cards with 8,000 DP or less, because they're subject to die. You know, if they want to invest their turn evolving all the way up to kill something big and waste his memory that way, that's fine. But try to build multiple big towers. And if you can do that, you're probably just going to win. Or you can just attempt to rookie rush the Kentorismon deck out. And I'm pretty sure that works too. I think I've done it twice ever and I won both times. Yeah, they Kentorismon 5 rookies at one point. But then next turn, whatever. Doesn't matter. I lost a turn, okay. I'll just put more workers on the field. And then the following turn I win. That's easy. What's hilarious, and actually a silver lining in all this, is that in set 1.5, the whole Kentorismon / Angemon thing will be irrelevant because we'll have Shining Greymon, and then as future support comes out, you know, Yellow will evolve, Yellow will do different things. I have no doubt in my mind that Shining Greymon will be tier 1, or very close to tier 1, because it's just a very good card. The deck built around it, with the Rise Greymon, I think is what it's called, is also just really freaking powerful. Yeah, it plays Tamers, but it uses those Tamers to such an advantage, it just completely steamrolls your opponent if they don't open the right combination of cards to deal with it. It's actually kind of silly. So Yellow isn't just all piss and vinegar, disgusting stuff, completely useless. It does have hope, just don't put any of that hope in Yellow right now. Wait a little bit, and you'll be okay. I don't have anything else to say about Yellow. I do thank you guys for watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell to smash potatoes so you know when more Digimon videos are on the way. By the way, I'm in the shop. The state of emergency is over right now, which means we should be getting more Digimon videos because I can actually go to the shop and have locals and test decks and do things. But we're finally getting to the point where things can proceed as they were. It's been a little slow because of the state of emergency. It really limits what you can do. But now, business as usual as much as possible because of COVID. I'm really excited to keep bringing out that Digimon content, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. With that, see you later.